Okay, so I'm here with my baby Ophelia. She doesn't turn on for another, I don't know, 7 minutes. So I'm preparing myself. I'm practicing holding her. That's what I'm the most nervous for. So I just got done dealing with Ophelia for the first time, like her crying. It wasn't that bad. It was a little overwhelming. The worst part was like the burping. We did a feeding, a burping, and then a diaper change. She cried really loudly while I was trying to get the diaper on, and then as soon as I put it on, it was like ooh. So it was an okay experience. This is my little sister, Miley. She's an aunt now. How do you feel about it?
Good. I mean, the baby might annoy me a bit because of how loud it's gonna go, like, ah! But, like, I'll be fine.
It's about, 10:30, I think. 10:30, yeah. It's about 10:30, 10:45, Friday. Baby's been, Ophelia. Ophelia was quiet, like, most of the day. Well, like, 3 o'clock she was quiet, 4 o'clock she cried, 5, 6, and then almost all of 7 she slept, and then she woke up, like, around 7:40 and started crying. I got her quieted, though, and I changed her clothes. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with holding her. It's something I was really nervous about going into this, but I've gotten so much better at holding her. I also, I have little siblings who all were like babies, a long time ago, but my stepmom still had a lot of their clothes, so I picked out a whole bunch of clothes, including what she's wearing now, which is this monkey outfit. I think it's really cute. It's a nice pajama. So I picked out this like red dress. I'm thinking she could maybe wear this tomorrow. I don't know. I think it will be cute. I like it. I also have this dress. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this one for church on Sunday. I really like dresses. I'm really glad I got a girl because not that it matters, but Ophelia I really like. I really like her. I like that she's a girl. I have another pair of pajamas maybe for tomorrow night. I don't know. I definitely want to have her wear this. I think Monday when I bring her back. It's so cute. Day 1, final conclusion Friday is so far I think the hardest part is trying to figure out what she wants. The first time I did it, it seemed really easy. It was feeding, burping, and then she went to the bathroom. Like, that was it. But I think it gets harder. I don't know if like it's programmed that way, but I feel like that's what has happened a little bit. Say first night was a success. No real issues so far. So it's 4:34 in the morning. Which is great. And baby's crying again. Baby has woken up tonight, Friday. Or not Friday, I guess now it's Saturday, but has woken up after, I'm only counting after 12 o'clock. Once at 2 a.m., 2:24. And then at 2:31, and then at 4:13, 2:21, and then just now. But, it's been, like, every 2 hours, so I feel like I finally, like, even though I know you get REM sleep in, like, what? Actually, maybe it is 2 hours, but I feel like as soon as I start to get, like, the good sleep, the baby wakes me up. It's not a big issue yet. I think it's gonna be way worse tomorrow night when it's exhaustion on top of exhaustion. Today, like, during the day, I should have slept when the baby, like, wasn't making any noise, but I really didn't want to. So, yeah. Ophelia, you ready to go on our first adventure?
I'm so excited.
Okay, so I just took baby to like my first public place. I took her to Culver's. And it was fine. The reactions were a little weird. I walked in and like the people like up front kind of looked at me weird. And then one of the servers, when she brought us our food, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I thought that was real." And I'm like, "No, it's for class." And she's like, "Yeah, I thought you looked kind of young." And I'm like, "Yeah." And so it was an overall good experience. The baby didn't cry while we were there. I'm about to go into the library though, which is great. So see how that goes. So I just got back home from the library, which is insane. It was okay. It was a lot. Ophelia decided to start crying really loudly. I couldn't figure out what she wanted. The light, when I first walked in, I think everybody thought it was a real baby because I had it covered up because it was really bright outside, you know, like you would a real baby. And so I brought it in and I took her up the elevator. In the elevator with baby. People keep looking at me weird. And then I was sitting there and I took this cute picture. And then she just starts screaming and I like kind of freak out a little bit because I'm like, it's supposed to be quiet in the library. So I start like trying to get out of there as quickly as possible. My stepmom was with me and her were like sitting there talking and I was trying to get out as quickly as possible. And the librarian's like, it's okay. She's like, it's okay, it's just a baby, it's fine, like, you don't have to freak out. But I was like freaking out. She's like, you don't have to go, you can say, it's okay, we're okay with noise, you should hear it when it's crowded. And I was still kind of freaking out. But then I went and sat back down and calmed the baby down and everything was fine. But it was a little bit scary. So that was my library experience. So today I did kind of like one public place, but kind of two. I went to Culver's, and then I went to the library, and then I went to Walmart and Goodwill. So I only took pictures though at Culver's, and I took a few pictures at Walmart, but they didn't turn out. Wow, Alyssa, you're so good at taking pictures. Maybe you should get a selfie stick so you can actually take steady pictures. We had a lot of fun today. There was a few panic attacks. We were in the car on the way back from, I think, Walmart. And she started crying and I like didn't know what to do. I wasn't like driving or anything. I was in the back seat this time and I didn't know what to do. Kind of mini freak out. It was okay though. It was fine. I ID'd her. I was a little stressed out. I don't like the sound of babies crying. I've discovered it makes me want to cry, so like the fact that she was crying freaks me out every single time she does it. So I mean, in my head I think, how can I fix it? Like, maybe not the quickest, but how can I fix this right now? Like, because it stresses me out. Overall though, I think day 2 was fun. I was a little exhausted. I had a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine all day, so I'm still really tired right now. But I think overall, day 2 was quite magical. I liked it. My parents definitely got to experience me with being with the baby a little bit more. They're like, they think it's so funny. They've had multiple kids, so if I had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd say probably a 7. It was good, but like not amazing. I'm especially nervous for tomorrow for taking the baby to church. But I really enjoy this so far. Like, there's been little things that I'm like, oh my gosh, but it's not like a dreadful thing when she starts crying. It's just like, how can I fix this? Ophelia's outfit today is this cute red dress. I really like it. But it's gonna be nothing in compared to what she wears tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. So, yeah. It's the morning of Adventure 2, Sunday morning. We're about to go to church. She's not dressed yet, but she's gonna be so cute when I get in her dress, and I'm so excited. She only woke up once last night, like after 12, and it was 3:14. And she woke up at 7:32, which was right before I got up, so it was timed quite well. So last night was enjoyable. This is baby Ophelia's outfit today. I love it. This is for church. I love it. It's so cute. Like, and then I put the little sockies on her. And little arms. I love it so much. So much.
And our series brings us to a passage in Romans 9, which urges us to realize that if we are
Okay, so me and baby Ophelia are gonna go to my grandpa's house here in a minute. So excited. Hopefully she'll be good.
I've already done.
All right, so what do you guys think of baby Ophelia?
She's annoying.
I love her.
She cries so much.
Who's cute?
I think baby Ophelia, if she was to start crying in the night, I would disagree. Kind of annoying, but she's pretty cute.
We're here at my grandpa's house. I'm so attached to Ophelia. I never want to give her back, which isn't good. I'm gonna miss her when she's gone. But we're having fun. We're on the lakes right down there. There's my stepmom. It's great. It's really fun. So, a few minutes ago, I dropped the baby's head or something for the first time, and it was the worst experience of my life. I had her up on my shoulder. I was burping her, and I'd been burping her for like 10 minutes. And I started to kind of thinking maybe I wasn't hitting, I wasn't patting her back hard enough, so I did a little bit harder, and I did one, and she screamed. And it was the worst thing ever. I immediately started freaking out. Started crying. I'm crying now, but it was just the worst thing. So I'm just adding this as part of my experience because it was extremely traumatic for me. Probably as much as it would be for a real baby or a real mother. It was a terrifying noise. Bawling. I didn't know what to do. So I sat down in my rocking chair and started rocking her. It was just it was a lot. And then she stopped rather quickly. I don't know whether it reported as a head. A neck support thing, or if it reported as a abuse or rough handling thing, but it really freaked me out, and I never want to do it again. Baby's crying. So end of adventure day 1 or day 2. End of adventure day 2, it was okay. The beginning of the day was great. Went to church, and everything was cool. Ophelia didn't cry at all, which was lovely, and that was great. And then we came back home. We went to my grandpa's. He lives I don't know, in Knox, I think, South Bend, I don't know, but we went there, and she was amazing there as well, very well behaved. I thought she was going to cry way more than she did, and then we came back home, and that's when it kind of went downhill a little bit. We had dinner, and she cried the whole time I was trying to eat dinner. So I didn't really get to eat. I had to reheat my food like 4 times. So, and then right after dinner, I thought I lost her, like, one of the diapers, and that was terrifying. So I was running around looking for that. I found it eventually, but yeah, that was stressful. And then I was burping her, and I think I hit her back a little bit too roughly at one point, and she started screaming, which was terrifying. And then after that, I cried for like 20 minutes after I calmed her down. It was an experience. Yeah. Today was probably an 9 out of 10. It was just really bad at the end. Yeah. I took some really cute pictures. I'll insert these here. So, I had a lot of fun with Ophelia today. I really don't want to take her back tomorrow. I mean, I want to take her back because, you know, like, the obvious reasons, but I'm also really gonna miss her. Yeah. So, I have to take baby back today. She's ready to go. I have this cute little outfit on her. I'm like sad to see her go, but also relieved. Last night wasn't too bad. She woke up 3 times, I think. It wasn't bad. Just quick things. I think one time was to change a diaper, one time was she's hungry, and then one time was, you know, another change a diaper. But it was really fun. But baby leaves today.